Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amir Hassan Biadwa and my student ID is 2020890022 and I am from class 80110 5B, and today I will present about FPA310 at YP Plantation, Rompin, Pahang. Now I will explain a little bit about the company background. YP Plantation Holding Sidran Berhad was established in 1985 and it's a subsidiary of Yayasan Pahang. In the past, YPPH was known as Sumber Perindu Sidran Berhad. On 24 January 2003, the name of Sumber Perindu Sidran Berhad was changed to YP Plantation Holding Sidran Berhad, where the selection of this view name was based on the view and recommendation of YAB Menteri Besar Pahang Datuk Seri Diraja Haji Adnan bin Haji Yaakob as the company chairman. And now, in the left side is the organisation chart, and on the right side is mission and vision. The mission is menjadi sumber pendapatan utama kepada Yayasan Pahang untuk tujuan pendidikan. Second one, sentiasa mengamalkan budaya kerja cemerlang berlandaskan nilai-nilai murni syarikat. And the last one is sentiasa menggunakan segala sumber dengan cekap untuk memaksimalkan pengeluaran selari dengan standard industri. And the division is menjadi syarikat pelarangan berkualiti taraf dunia. Now I will move on to the summary of tasks. The first week I have learned 4 tasks, which is introduction to nursery, lining and polybag preparation, site surveying, construct piping system. Second week, transplanting, motion study of harvesting, motion study of hive crane. The third week is grading, pre-census bedworm, make a check roll, and piece rate wages report. Fourth week, I learn PND bedworm, red diamond census, study about oil pump and herbarium. The fifth week is differences between Division A and Division B in harvesting method. Learn how to harvest oil palm fruit, red diamond census, and barn oil box installation. The last week is introduction to replanting, beetle trap installation, and covered installation. Now I will explain about 5 main activities that I have learned when I intern. The first activities is transplanting. The objective of transplanting is to transfer the plants from tray to polybag. The second objective is to protecting young plants from disease and pests until they are sufficiently established. The equipment that I use is wooden stick and the material is accord fertilizer. For the procedure, the first step is make a hole using wooden stick. Second, put 21 gram of accord fertilizer into each hole. The third one is take off plant from tray. The fourth one is start transplanting, and the last step is compress the soil. The costing for this transplanting is material cost is accord fertilizer, which is the price per unit is 270 ringgit, and the number of labor that used is 2, and pay per hour 1 ringgit 22 cent, hour of work 11 hour, and the total cost is 30 ringgit 46 cents. Outcome of activity: they have 2 tons of seed. Each ton mean that they have 2 or 2 shoot for each hole in the tray. The information about accord fertilizer: accord fertilizer is slow release fertilizer. The validity of accord fertilizer is 3 to 6 months. They have 25 kilogram per bag. One bag of ikat fertilizer can cover 1,140 polybag. Each polybag need at least 21 gram of ikat fertilizer. And now I will go to the next activity that I have learned, which is grading. The objective is to study on how to grade three types of fruit, which is ripe fruit, unripe fruit, and overripe fruit. To study the characteristic of fruit approved by MPOB to be sent to the mill. The equipment that I use is hook. Procedure. The first step is go to each pile. Second step, separate on palm to three categories, which is ripe, overripe, and unripe fruit. The third step is calculate and record to the data. The labor cost for grading activities is RM26.92. And the outcome of activities: unripe fruit is 50% from the whole fruit. Unripe fruit is black and half red. Unripe fruit has less oil. Oil palm need to be harvested in every 2 weeks to avoid overripe fruit. Overripe fruit has less outer layer socket. And the last one is ripe fruit has at least 10 sockets. And now I will explain about the third activities, which is P&D bagworm. The objective to learn on how to do presentation on bagworm, to identify the age and the type of bagworm, and the last one is to learn on how to prepare the pesticide mixture. The equipment, drone, the material, Altacore and BM penetrant. For me, this is the one of the best tasks that I have to do, because they use drone that I have never seen in the oil palm plantation. The procedure: first one, put the pesticide mixture into the drone tank. The second one is fly a drone and it will spray automatically. For costing, for two material, which is Altacore and BM penetrant, we have used 10 unit each one, and the total cost is 900 for Altacore and 600 for BM penetrant. For labor cost is RM13.46, and the total cost is RM1,513.46. The outcome of the activity is Altacore. Pesticide used for bagworm. Chemical class IRAC group 28 antranilic diamide. Class 4 chemical. For 18 liters of water, they use 30 gram Altacore and 2 pump BM penetrant. They 60 gram of Altacore can cover 1 hectare. The others outcome is 2 stage of bagworm control. Control outbreak. First step, to destroy all bagworm. The second stage is control preventive. Second step, to control the breeding of bagworm. The last outcome is 2 stage of effectiveness of Altacore. The first 14 days, 95% still have bagworm, and after 45 days, 100% the bagworm is die. The fourth activity that I have learned is rate reminiscences. The objective, the first one is to identify the effect of rat to oil palm fruit. Second one is to identify the rate of rat attack to the oil palm fruit. The equipment that I use is hook. The procedure: the first one, count the number of bunches in each pile using hook. Second one, count the number of bunches where there is a fresh red damage. The third one is enter the amount into the data. Labor cost for red damage census activities is RM26.84. Outcome of activities: the cheapest, safest and easiest way to control rate is by biological control. Biological control of rat population can be done by introducing ban owl or by conserving other predators such as snakes. Such predators should not be killed unless they are serious danger to workers or their families. If rats are starting to cause much damage despite the presence of owl, poisonous bite can be used to kill the rat. Bite are in fact poison piece of rat food which can be bought in local shop. The last activities that I have learned is bun-hole box installation. The objective: to learn on how to install the BOP. And second one is to learn the characteristic of bun-hole. The equipment that I have used is hoe, chisel, rock, sand, cement, white paint, paintbrush, hammer and nail. I have stayed 8 step, which is choose the place to stick the BOB. The second one, digging soil by using hoe and chisel, which is 3 feet. Install the board to the pole by using hammer and nail. Mark the board by using paint and brush. Stand the pole into the ground and compact with soil. The 6th step is ready to cement mixture and pour into hole. 7. Adjust the position of the BOB by facing north and south. The last step is label the tree in a row of BOB with word BOB. The labor cost for BOB installation is RM26.84. Outcome of activities: the reason why the door of BOB did not face east and west because it's place where get the lightest and hit by sun in the morning and evening. Scientific name of bun-hole is Taito alba. I have done with 5 main activities, and now I move on to the conclusion. As a conclusion to the study, industrial training introduces us students to real working environment in our sector. Students may use the concept and skill taught in industrial training in the workplace using this exposure. Aside from that, the pupil gain fresh information about the plantation. The pupil will have a better understanding on how to cultivate and care for the crop. Then we will have a better understanding of illness and pests. So, utilizing the learned approach from the industrial training, we know how to address and treat the illness of pest problem. Finally, the aim of attending the program has been achieved. Next is the recommendation. I have done industrial training for the past month, which has been full of heartless. Several proposals for improvement and management strategies have been implemented. During industrial training, for example, a few people get wounded. To avoid being struck by sharp instrument or dangerous object in the future, put on full protective clothing, such as boot and glove. Always follow the instruction of the employees and the personnel. This is because if we use all our supervisor and co-worker information, We will gain valuable experience that we will be able to employ when we finally choose to work outside. This is my references, and that's all from me. Thank you.